covered all my codes and its implementation. So here is the whole code, and in this code we have two functions. First is play number and second is convert CF, which I will talk about later for this part. So we will try to look at its implementation and check its output. So let's run the code. So this is our output. So let's look at this function with no arguments, and I have implemented some condition according to the requirement like this. So first of all, this portion will check. So this portion, it will check is argument is passed or not. In this case we have no argument, so it will it will print. There is no output, as you can see here, and rest of the part will be not executed and the program terminates. And let's look at second function, and this we have three arguments, so it will skip the first part and it moves into else condition. And in this, the program will check the arguments are number or not. If arguments are not a number, so it will print the argument, which in this case ABC is not number and hello is not a number. It will skip the second argument because it's a number. Okay, so let's have a look at this function which has three arguments, and this includes all three integer numbers. So we have three arguments, so it will skip this, not a number, it will also skip this. And here I have assigned flag is equal to 0, so it will directly execute this function, this portion condition. I have assigned a length variable to the value of the argument's length, which is 3 in this case, and variable min will get the the first argument, which is 9. Here it is 9. So we have 9 as a minimum, so it will iterate for the 3 times, as we have argument length is 3. So basically it will check the first argument and it compared to the 9. In this case we have 9 in this position and 9, so the condition is false, so it will skip this part and try to look at the second condition, which is 3 less than 9, which is true. So 3 will be assigned to min, and now min becomes 3, and we have third argument is a 6, so 6 less than 3, which is also false, so it will skip this part. So that at the end of this loop we have got 3 as a minimum, which is the lowest number among the past argument like 9, 3 and 6. So this part of portion is basically to get output like this 9, 3, 6, which is I have designed by myself. And lastly it will print the lowest number of S means 9, 3, 6, and is min, which we have 3. So now let's look at the average calculation. It's so simple. First I have declared some variable to 0, so it will adds all arguments in this. So let's have a look at an average calculation. So basically what is average is the sum divided by its length. Like we have three arguments, so this this will sum, this will add the third three arguments, like 9 plus 3 is 12, 12 plus 6 is 18, and divided by 3, so we can get average. So the sum will be the 18, and in this part we have 3 as the length of the argument, so now we can get 6 as average of these 3 arguments. And as I explained above, this is also similar, but it has 3 more value, so the whole logic will flow as like this. And in this function we got 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 arguments, but it has, I think it is, this function is similar to this, and its output will be like this. Good day is a not number, it will skip 3 4 and 32 because it's a number. So and hi is a not number, so it will print like this, and also true for this keyword v. So that's it, this is the plain number function. So our second function is convert CF, which try to convert a feet into meter and meter into feet. So let's try to run this code. So we got this kind of output as we pass these arguments. So let's have a look at this. So it val parameter will get SEV, and MF parameter will get capital F as argument. So it will, so this is a condition to validate the passing values. If val is not a number, so it will print I need a number, which is true in this case because SEV is not a number. So this rest of the else if condition will not be executed, and we got this output. So in this case we have val as 32 and MF as a Z. So it will check is not a number, so this is not true, so it will goes here and check MF is either M and F, but in this case we have MF as a Z, so this condition will be true and it will print I am confused, as you can see here, and the step will be skipped. In this case we have 5 and F, so it will validate is not a number, so this is the false. This is also false because we have F as a parameter, MF, and in this case we need to check value is not equal to 0, which is also true, and MF is equal to F. So here our both parameters that we pass is true, so it will convert 5 feet into meter. This is the calculation of converting into meter, and it will store the value in the variable meter, and this will print this output. So this is basically as same as this, but we have change in the meter, so it will skip all 3 arguments and it goes here because MF, we have passed MF is equal to M here, and value which is 122 is not equal to 0, and that's true. So this is the calculation of converting meter into feet, and it will store the calculated value in the feet variable, and it shows output like 122F is equivalent to 36.186 meter. So that's it for the convert CF function. Thank you.